Yeah, I mean, this was huge for me because Las Vegas is actually the closest tour stop to my house. Of all of the guys who are on the show, I'm actually technically the hometown hero because hopefully coming from Phoenix, we can bring a few people with us and the crowd can get loud and I can get on a run. And yeah, it's nice. The PBA put on a new thing for the DHC. So when we started the week, I think that was the aim for most of the bowlers, that we could try and make that top 11. And I did that. Me and Don both realized that we'd qualify for that pretty much for sure going into the last game, so that took a little bit of the pressure off. So, yeah, it's huge, and hopefully I can perform a little bit better than when I made the show at the Masters and bring home the title.
Today was definitely a little bit trickier. Lanes change from day to day. I believe they actually had league on the lanes this morning, so a little bit of residue on the lanes. Obviously, my ball wasn't doing quite the same thing. So, you have to kind of fly by what's going on and make your adjustments. I struggled towards the beginning. I started well. Again, I had a 250 the first game. Unfortunately, lost my match. But started to struggle towards the middle of the block and had to make some adjustments towards the end. Changed the two balls that I hadn't used the entire event, the entire match play, rather. It was an IQ Tour Solid and IQ Nano. And it really did the trick. 240, 230 to finish with 2 wins and solidified my place in second. It was getting a little bit rough there for a few games, but managed to come through. Yeah, I was looking forward to this event very much so, and I managed to sneak into 23rd place for the match play. I was a little bit lucky there, and I knew I needed to take full advantage of that. I'm a big fan of the World Championship pattern. I bowled well here last year. Unfortunately, the television show, I bowled a really good game, lost to Pete. He bowled a really excellent game as well, nudged me out. So I'm looking forward to getting a little redemption for this tournament. I feel like it's my time to win another major.
Well, to get the lead early and to get at a point where you had a 250 pin plus lead, it's kind of a feeling that you want to have. It's a spot where you want to be, but at the same time, it's easy to lose focus and kind of forget about what you need to do and what you need to do to execute. Because what we bowled on is, I matched up pretty well, but at the same time, you lose a little bit of focus and you can drop some pins pretty quick. And I feel I did that a little bit, but I kind of rebounded when I needed to at times too. Well, I mean, coming into this week, I think our first goal was to, one, make the cut into the top 24 of the World Championship. From there, then the top 11 or 12 for the World Championship get invited to a special event in Japan. So that becomes the next step. From there, once you kind of have that goal set, then the next step is the TV show of the World Championship. Then from there, once I gained the lead and put a pretty good margin between myself and second, then it became continuing to dominate and keep that lead. So for me, the way I look at it is I set goals throughout the week. I know I wasn't fortunate enough to make any of the animal pattern shows, but at the same time, as I mentioned early in the week, get off to a good start. I had a lot of confidence coming in. I've been bowling well, and I think it took over the last couple of days and put me into the lead of the World Championship.